No. Today we're going to be learning the crooked grind. This is somewhat of a how-to video. And I'm going to start with a couple of things that have really helped me lock down this trick. A couple of things to remember about the crooked grind is that you're landing into the ledge at an angle like this. Now you're not going to get a good slide or pinch or grind unless you land on this back pocket of the truck. Now if you have brand new trucks, you don't have this groove worn in yet, it'll come in time and actually make your crooked grinds easier to lock in on. For beginners, you can start by basically just jamming into the ledge. Just come kind of straight at it and lift and let that front truck just connect. Step on for a second and jump off. As you get better, do the same thing, but actually ollie into the trick. And again, you're just coming straight at the ledge. You're not trying to grind forward. Once you get pretty comfortable with locking into the crooked grind position, that's when you're going to want to come at it parallel with a little bit of speed. So you're going to be making your pop and connecting with the ledge right about here. When the pinch is at the back side of the truck, which will actually compress and pinch the wheel right into the corner. As you start to develop your crooked grind, you're gonna feel yourself lock into this pinch. And this pinch is gonna be what allows you to be essentially frictionless. It's gonna feel a lot different when you lock into that pinch and do the grind as compared to just landing in the center of the truck where you could potentially run into the kingpin or just have an awkward grinding motion. A lot of people, when they try the crooked grind, will get into the pinch and then slip into nose slide. This is a very, very common outcome when you're first learning crooked grinds, and it actually has to do all with your shoulders. So if you observe somebody that's locking into a good crooked grind and getting ready to pop out, their shoulders will actually be parallel with the edge of the box. So if your shoulders are parallel with the edge of the box, and your board is actually creating the angle, that allows your body to be in the right position to be able to just give a little belly pop out and also hold that pinch in place. So as your shoulders open up to the rail, that's when you find your body actually shifting in the nose slide. So to prevent that, remember the secret trick is to keep your shoulders parallel to the edge of the box. Now this is actually why switch crooked grinds are not the hardest switch trick to learn. It sounds like it'd be pretty difficult, but naturally when you try to learn switch tricks, you tend to skate a lot more parallel to the box. All right, foot positioning for the crooked grind. You're gonna wanna have that front foot actually up near those front bolts. I put the right side of my right shoe about where the last bolt is right here. Now I wear size 10.5, so my shoes are a little bit big on my board. And because I'm going to be needing this front foot to be on my nose for the trick, I'm going to keep it nice and close to the bolts so that when I pop and I slide into the ollie and into the trick, my foot is already in close range. You're just gonna get your load up on the back tail. You're gonna have that front foot already close to the nose. When I do a backside crooked grind, this is about how my feet are. I've got my back foot here, close to that back pocket of the board. I don't ollie with my toes completely on the end like that. I'm a little bit more in like that, but definitely have the heel hanging off quite a bit, and I'm up on the ball of my left foot. Now my right foot is actually stabilizing the board a lot more. I've got much more of it on the board. My toe is almost in a heel flip position. I just want the majority of my foot near the nose because this right foot is going to be key into popping into that trick. The last part of the crooked grind is popping out. Now, it's gonna seem pretty scary. It's not a full nollie. You get to the end, you've got your pinch, you just give it a small pop. You're not really doing too much with this back foot other than just controlling the board back to regular. Now this is where your shoulders are gonna come into a huge play. You have your shoulders parallel to the edge of the ledge, you'll be in good shape. Just give it an easy little pop, land bolts, and ride away. So to be fair, this is more of an intermediate trick. If you're just starting out skating, you're probably going to need a much more detailed video, how-to video, and probably going to need to start on a few other grinds first. I tried to teach this video from the perspective of the kid that can get into them, but just hasn't quite landed it yet. The shoulders are the most important thing to this trick. So keep your shoulders parallel to the edge of the box or rail so you don't slip into nose slide and you can properly pop out.